There are principles in the Spirit that cannot be broken. Heaven's foundations do not bend to man's convenience. What God has spoken stands. What he has decreed cannot be undone. Galatians 6:7 declares, "Do not be deceived. God is not mocked, for whatever a man sows, that he will also reap." You cannot sow hatred and expect love. You cannot sow lies and expect truth. You cannot sow rebellion and expect peace. The law of sowing and reaping is eternal, a principle uncompromising, a law sealed in the courts of heaven. Isaiah 48 reminds us, "The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever." Kings rise and fall, systems crumble, empires collapse, but his word is fixed, uncompromising, unchanging. Jesus himself said in Matthew 25:35, "Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away." What God has established in righteousness cannot be overruled by culture. What God calls holy cannot be redefined by opinion. What God has blessed cannot be cursed. Psalm 119:89 declares, "Forever, O Lord, your word is settled in heaven." Settled, not up for debate. Settled, not subject to amendment. Settled from eternity to eternity. So hear me. You may negotiate with men, but you cannot bargain with truth. You may break earthly laws and escape judgment, but no one breaks God's laws and remains untouched. The spiritual principles of God are uncompromising. They are the plumb line, the standard, the immovable rock. They are the reason the sun still rises. The sea knows its boundary, and life continues under divine order. Therefore, align yourself. Build not on shifting sand, but on the rock. For Jesus said in Matthew 7:24-25, "Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock." The rain will come, the winds will howl, but those who anchor themselves in God's uncompromising principles will not fall. For what is eternal cannot be shaken.